Everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with some more of Coin's Reaction Zone with the Scooby-Doo show. So starting season 2 today. Yesterday we ended off season 1 of the show, and so I'm excited to continue on. So last week slash last season, really, so that's yesterday as well, we finished off with the Spirit of 76, which we rated a 6 out of 10. So the last 4 episodes of season 1 of the Scooby-Doo show were 6, 7, 6, and 6. Ending off season 1 at an average score of 6.06. And so we had a lot of fun with that one. And so starting off this, it's going to be a year and a half later. Season 2 starts in September of 1997 and ends right before Halloween, October 29th of 77. So I think we're just going to get right into the series just to continue on, continuing with our current reaction. So our stats to begin season 2, we're going to just continue on with our previous stats just to keep them condensed down. So what I did is it's going to be separated by series now and not just by season, just because I thought it'd be a bit much to do compared to last time. So series 3 of Scooby-Doo show, continuing on, is going to be 59,000 property damage for Shaggy, 62,000 for Scooby. And then some weird food items. The last one was episode 15 of the season 1, vanilla ice cream on a hamburger with ketchup, mustards, and onions. And then Scooby Snacks eaten, series 3 so far. Shaggy's going to start season 2 at 3, Scooby Snacks eaten, and Scooby at 15. Getting into the episode, we're going to try to film at least season 2, probably all in a row, just to keep it simple for us. The Curse of the Viking Lake, released on September 10th, 1977. Episode number 1 of season 2, and series episode 66. The premise, the gang go for some fishing with Velma's Uncle John, only to find him missing, and long dead Vikings and their ship haunting the area. So it feels like it's going to be similar to Redbeard and stuff. So Uncle John. So I think that's the first family member of Velma that we're introduced to. It's been Daphne, Fred, and Shaggy so far, and Scooby. So this is fun. I'm glad they all got one. And then some notes and trivia, some possible episode locations. This episode mostly takes place in the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador. The Vikings only had one real settlement in North America called Vinland, which was located on the island of Newfoundland. The Viking settlement of Long-Ox Meadows was discovered on Newfoundland in 1960. Another possible location for this episode is around the area of Kensington, Minnesota. Back in 1898, a runestone, whose authenticity still remains in doubt, was discovered there by a Swedish-American farmer named Olaf Alhamann. According to the inscriptions on the Kensington runestone, it is supposed to have been raised in the year of 1362. That's awesome. All right, and some more trivia. Contrary to popular belief, Viking raiders do not wear horns on the helmets. The myth originated in German romantic composer Richard Wagner's operas and became an icon by the 1870s. There exists an alternative, possible work in progress version of this episode that was known to play in local syndication and continues to air on the Canadian Teletoon network. It contains many animation and editing differences, alternative music cues, and features no laugh track. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. So that's going to do it for all the trivia. A lot of trivia for this one because it's more based in history with Vikings and stuff. So that's badass. Okay, awesome. So let's just get right into it. Go strong, go tough.
Now you will pay the price.
Speaking of Viking burial grounds, one of my favorite shows right now is Ghosts, so it just reminds me of Thor from Ghosts. Oh, hot chocolate, nice, frozen solid, so completely frozen right now.
Well, maybe you went out to catch some trout for breakfast. Let's take a look inside.
You know, the family members of the Scooby Gang always have such bad luck whenever it's time to go.
I saw a ghostly Viking ship moving in the mist out on the lake.
Ghostly Viking ship, so this is his diary. Oh, the Viking, that's so creepy.
That's all there is. Viking runes.
Viking runes, okay, so that's the runes that we saw in the trivia that they're talking about, so that's interesting.
Vikings used.
The Viking just appearing there, just open up the window, that's so creepy. Trying to grab him, and he's not even... bark, bark, that's awesome, I love that.
What? What did you see?
The ghost ship looks pretty good and Viking-y, I like it. That butterfly completely tipped the tree over. They're really leaning into the gag comedy stuff, I really like it. Yep, the Vikings are already here. That's the second time the Vikings talk, I like that. And, oh, there's more Viking ghosts, okay. He's saying zoinks a lot, though. I'm skipping over it because it's just very back and forth, but jumping off the boat so you don't get captured. There's like 3 Viking ghosts. Oh, nice. Perfect dive. Let's do it, Scooby. Yeah, that's not a perfect 10. Yeah, try to do a fancy dive. I like how they swim. Woo, woo, woo. Really love the gag comedy in this series. Oh, I like how they kept the wet. Like the glove flopping down. That's pretty good. Of course, they're dry now, but keeping the wet on it was beautiful. Nice. Same sheriff from last time. So 2 young geologists. So they're definitely the bad guys. They probably discovered something in the Viking ruins. Wow, freaking full-on vandalizing. All right, let's give him 20 bucks of vandalization. That was rude,
The Viking
Scooby.
Museum.
You've never done that
Scooby
before,
was
my man.
But the museum is closed.
Mr. Hanson, the curator. Okay.
Emergency?
Seeing my uncle again may depend on your help.
Very well. Come in. Viking heroes.
Viking heroes. I agree, Scooby. What does that mean? Yeah, you just made yourself scared doing that, man.
Come out, Scoop.
How?
Nothing to be
What?
afraid of.
Freaking cartoon physics, man. That's insane.
Several centuries ago, the Vikings settled here at Viking Lake.
Viking late translated runes to discover when they got here.
It's an ancient Viking curse. It says that a great evil will befall those who disturb the Viking burial ground.
And I have a hunch that when we find the Viking graveyard, we'll find my uncle.
Remember what happened to the others?
What happened to the others? Yep. So the two archaeologists. So I think they might be evil. The curator, I'm not sure about just yet, but he's good information to have.
And look up ahead.
Uncle's fishing hat. He wasn't wearing that when he got captured, though.
Who dares intrude on our sacred grounds?
That's the third time the villain has talked. I like that. Makes it more fun. And that's a completely different one than the one we've met before. So there's definitely 3 Viking ghosts.
Turn your wrath on these intruders who
Wow, that's cool. I like that. That's full-on magic. They vanished in a cloud of smoke. How is that possible, man? That's insane. Oh, nice. Doing some weenie hot dogs. He got blown out of it, though. Jeez. That's a lot of freaking pressure on that wind.
There's no way out.
And it seems to be getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah, like our only hope is for Shaggy and Scooby to find us.
In other words, we're doomed.
Oh, come on, Velma.
Fred and the girls should have come back a long time ago, Scoob. We better track them down.
At least they're immediately going into rescue mode. Like, let's go track them down. Let's do it. I'm happy about that. Yeah, they're like, we gotta find them, so let's go. Go in the cave immediately. Oh, Viking. He's gonna use a bull. Nice job, Scoob. That's good stuff right there. I love that over there they're hiding and stuff. That's pretty intuitive. I like that a lot. That's exactly what I would have done, hid behind the statue. Oh, sweet. Good job, Scooby. Yep, and Fred immediately back to the status quo. Got split up. Not even saying a thank you, but they know. They thank each other in their hearts. Wow, just taking off. That's funny. They can unmask him right now. Oh, he's dressed up as a geisha? That's kind of wrong history, Scoob. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's not very good. Nope, she's scared of a mouse. And that's the first time Daphne's found a secret trap. It's usually Shaggy. Oh, nice, Shaggy and Scooby. So I cut it, but they're immediately going for the minecarts to save Fred and the girls. That's great stuff, man. Yeah, getting their attention to distract them from taking them down. Good shot, boys. Good shot. What? He just has a biker-copper in that minecart? Good job, Scooby. Good cartoon physics, my man. Nice job. Well, he jailed up those two. Oh, they broke the wood. Never mind.
That's my uncle's voice. Don't worry.
Holy crap, Uncle. That's like full on from the Mario movie recently. It's so funny that they just have that now and they're using it to actually save him. That's awesome. So they destroyed the Scooby-Copter, but that's technically their vehicle, right? So does it count as property damage? Well, I guess I count Fred destroying the Mystery Machine, so... Yeah, we'll count the Scooby-Copter. I think I'm gonna even out Scooby's total. I'm gonna do like 300 for both of them, because making a flying copter like that can hold them both is probably pretty expensive. Probably a lot of steel. So we'll give Scooby like 380 to even out his total, and then our boy Shaggy increase his total. And that's the end. Kind of finished them off. I knew it'd be the curator.
Sheriff, this all began when the geologists discovered a rich vein of uranium on the lakeshore.
And if your uncle hadn't automated Velma, they might have gotten away with it.
Yeah, you better believe it. Good job, Uncle John. I knew it was going to be the ore. It has to be with kind of archaeologist stuff. I ended off pretty quick, though. That was a quick ending.
What do you know? I bought me a dogfish.
Dogfish. There is a real dogfish, though. It's kind of interesting that we've had so many triple villains the past couple episodes. Or more like the past couple series, really. We've had a lot. So that's going to do it from me for this episode of this season. Very strong starting pilot for season 2. I did like all the gag comedy, just the kind of randomness of like getting the Scooby chapter and everything. That was pretty fun. Overall, I enjoyed this one actually a lot. The Vikings feel like could have been implemented a little bit more. Went fast on the villains. I feel like it was a bit slow going, putting in a lot more gags and stuff. Not really. But the gang interactions, they didn't really interact very much, but it was more Shaggy and Scooby being on top of things. Like the girls and Fred got captured, or We got to go find them. So they really went in like bravery 3 times, go inside the cave to go rescue them, getting the minecart to distract the Vikings so Fred and Velma and Daphne could get away. Daphne being like Shaggy and Scooby, where she gets scared by Mouse, pulls down the spear, open up the secret. Like a lot of fun stuff right there that really felt like more gang interactions more than the villain side of things because they just poof sped through the ending. And the same sheriff, Uncle John, was a cool addition. He didn't really do much, which was kind of disappointing for meeting a. They always make him uncles and aunts and stuff, but meeting him and then he only have like 20 seconds of screen time. But he was basically our damsel in distress for this episode. So that was fun. And then, like I said, the Scooby Copter bringing up their property damage, no weird food items. But the villain reveal was a bit disappointing. Another triple villain, like I said, in the beginning of this discussion, which was really cool to see because we've had a lot of those so far. The curator I called, the archaeologist I also called, so that was pretty easy because those are the only 3 people it could have been besides Uncle John and the sheriff. I don't think it'll ever be the sheriff, maybe later down the line for other series. So yeah, very fun to start off on season 2. I think I'm going to give this one another 6 out of 10. I don't think it's going to be any higher than that. Like, I don't think it's going to be a 7 to start us off because the villain was a bit lackluster. I'm more rating it a 6 out of 10 because of the gang's kind of dynamic in this episode, as well as just the fun gags. Like, I really love the Scooby-Doo gags. They're really amping it up for the Scooby-Doo show. That's why Scooby-Doo show is definitely my vast favorite so far. It's just so enjoyable. And that's why 6 out of 10 to start us off in this first episode. And tomorrow, we are ending off this week with episode 2, Vampire Bats and Scaredy Cat. So I will see you guys next episode for that. Also, you can support me on Patreon at Coins Reaction Zone, same as the channel. It's going to be linked down below and also in my main page where you can get early access to videos for a while. I'm trying to stay at least 2 to 3 weeks ahead so you can get early access to about 9 videos at a time at the most if you subscribe to that channel. And then I'm also going to start doing seasonal anime reactions as well as TV show reactions. So I just wanted to start promoting that a little bit more since I finally started doing that again. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the final episode of this week. Thank you everyone for watching and have a great day.